to Seattle, we've been to Utah, we've been to St. Louis, but you know what? We've never been to the other part of the driveway. That's 0.1 mile. So here we go. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Have a safe trip.
To the longest, shortest road trip ever. Bye, everybody.
Doo-ba-doo-boo-doo. A boo-ba-doo-ba-doo, boo-boo-ba-doo.
Jeep, it's a Jeep! Believe it! Can you believe it? It's yours! The 6th Jeep! Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations, baby! Wow! Okay! All right! Look at that! Wow! Look at that way. Check it out! Check it out! Check it out! Wow!
She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous, dog. What up? It's all yours, man. What do you think? I think I love this car.
All right, see you later. Good job. Congratulations. This is his father here too. This is the heirs.
Oh, come on.
A-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Father. What a blessing, huh?
Oh, it's a blessing for the whole family. It's a gift for my kids, so it's, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And, you know,
God works well. Like I said, this was an impromptu pull, no venting whatsoever, and it couldn't have gone to a better guy. He's a good kid. He's going to take care of the family. I understand the car that he has now is going to a sibling, or to you, actually. Your father. Yes, his father. He said the car, a little Corolla that he has now, is going to you, the dad. That's awesome. That's what it's all about. You pay it forward, you give it back. Is this real or what? This is real. A real one. This is real.
I didn't believe it at first, but you know, he's driving away with a real Jeep. He has a key in his pocket right now. It is definitely real.
So what do you have to do? What's the secret to for first timers? What do they have to do?
Just sign up.
Just sign up. Go to the Steve Henry Show and sign up. That's it. And wait for your name. And you knew it was you, and I couldn't pronounce your name, right? Mm-hmm. That's gonna be me, baby. They watch at Dell's house. That's right. Dell has a live show. He does this every Saturday. We're bringing a little pizza over this time for his. We call it a watch party. 15 or 20. Dell, is that right? That's crazy. If you want to participate in that effort too, we will send you some food. I don't care if it's in Detroit. We'll send the food over to you. If you've got a block party, watch party, whatever kind of party, a Henry party, 10 or more, yeah, we'll cater that. We'll cater that for sure. Just let us know here at the Steve Henry Show. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget, you can win too. 9 weeks away, we have another one coming. The new Steve Henry Show! Hello, everybody, and welcome into another Steve Henry Show. Wasn't that cool? I'm still not going to pronounce that first name, but I love you, and you know who I'm talking about, brother. You are amazing. I got to know you a little bit this week, and man, I'll tell you what, we picked the right person for the Jeep, or the Jeep picked the right person. It's awesome. And I'll tell you what, Dad, you got to hand me down the Corolla, but I mean, that's how it works. God passes things down and gives you the little stuff, and you know, that's how we work. So it's a wonderful thing. That was Jeep number 6. The question is Jeep number 7. You know what? It's actually going to be maybe the same color. I've got 2. I'm debating which one's going to be. It's in 9 weeks, and I can't wait to give that one away. All you got to do, what do I got to do? What do I got to do, Steve? Well, you just got to go to the new Steve Henry Show. Make sure we have your contact information. That's where you buy your mugs, your hoodies. By the way, I think I hear my dog, JB, is coming. I can't wait to see my dog. You guys will see JB here today. He's that little palm, the little white one, cute little guy. Anyways, SteveHenryShow.com. That's where you sign in, let everybody know who you are, and that way you are going to be a participant in Jeep number 7 somewhere across the country. The weather's getting well better, and so in April, I'm thinking late April, that's when this bad boy's going down, and we're going to be delivering that to your doorstep. So I don't care where it is, anywhere in the continental United States, got to be 18, got to have a pulse, and all that good stuff. Driver's license helps too, and all that good stuff. Bottom line is that Jeep is coming. That was a great giveaway. We did the shortest drive that we ever did in giving a Jeep away. We call that a road trip. Well, we've got 6 of those videos elsewhere, or 5 of those, I should say. That 6th one was 0.1 of a mile, literally backing out into driveway 1 and coming into driveway 2. It was kind of cool. He actually showed up here at the dealership. I didn't even have to deliver it to his front door. This guy is so awesome. By the way, if you've got a piece of pizza in your hand right now, you're probably sitting over there at Del Maverick's house. Yeah, that's where I wish I was. Del Maverick is having something called a watch party. Now, this is something new. Del actually created this at the new Steve Henry Show. If you have 10 or more people and you want to get together at 4 o'clock on a Saturday Mountain Time and watch this show live, I'll provide some food. That's right. Send some pizzas over there. I don't know if you like Mexican food, whatever it is. I'll supply some food. So bear here, bear. If you want to do a watch party, 10 people or more, anywhere in the continental United States, I will make sure that you've got some food to participate. So it's kind of cool. Copyright that, Del Maverick. Congratulations, my friend. I understand you got almost 30 people over there today. That's incredible. That's like a stadium. Pretty soon we're going to have to kick out a wall, but that's okay. Anyways, announcements. Yes, we have some education. Today, it is actually Snack Month. I didn't even know there was such a thing. National Snack Month. That's right. It is the month of February 2022. And we have chosen through some research one of the most popular snacks that people like. I think everybody likes a pizza roll. Now, a pizza roll, as I've discovered, my kids used to eat these, and thank God they don't eat anymore. Those are absolutely hideous. I mean, hideous. I don't know what they put in that stuff, but today we are going to emulate that or copy that in our own version of a pizza roll. Now, a guy by the name of Gino Palladucci, 1968. That's how long these things have been around. 1968 in Duluth, Minnesota. He came up. He was the guy that did the Chinese thing, the egg roll thing. Well, he said, Italian might be pretty cool too. So he did the Italian thing, and wow, it took off. He sold it to Pillsbury, who later sold it to another big conglomerate. Bottom line, of course, as you know, Saturday Night Live got a hold of it, and it just went, shoo. So the thing is huge, but I got to tell you, if you don't have, I'm going to be very fresh here and very frank, if you're not close to a commode or a bathroom shortly after digesting one of these things, as I've found out this week, you're going to be in trouble. They are, I don't know, again, what they put in that. Probably not quality, that's all. And we're not going to bash them anymore. We're just going to make our own version. And the granddaddy of them all is a calzone. That's where it all starts. That's right. We got a calzone plate here. I'm going to press that into the oven. We're going to make a calzone. We're going to make some pizza rolls. We're going to make the sauce. Now, that sauce is a very secret type of thing. It's a lot of people do it hot. They cook the sauce down. Not right to do. You got to have a cold sauce, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to prepare a cold sauce, and we're going to make it all. So it's going to be kind of a cool thing. Still waiting on aprons. Yes, a local business. We do support local business. However, Stephanie, this is getting ridiculous. I ordered 25 of these things. I don't know if I put the guy in some kind of a state of mind, but anyways, I haven't heard from him. So the aprons, loved ones are coming. All that stuff is coming. You know how that works. Also, to top it off, if you put your name in the comment section today, I understand we might have some YouTube issues. YouTube is telling us the chat is disconnected. If that's true, that's really going to, you know what? Because that's how I deliver to you $200 by just putting your name in the comment section and saying, "Hi, Steve, I'm here." Just do that. We're going to spin. That spinner gets brought into me about 4:20. And as I spin, we give away $200. I'll get those checks out in the mail on Monday. As everybody knows, I've given, I don't know, we've got a count probably somewhere in the, I don't know, thousands of dollars. But that's good because why? This is your show. All the proceeds after the bills are paid, which hasn't happened yet, will go to you. You are the shareholders of this actual channel. This is the first channel of its kind. If you're new to this channel, yeah, we give away $200 in a spin every week, a Jeep every 10 weeks, and we have a lot of fun doing that. And I, every once in a while I get giddy, and I do something like right now. These here in my formerly nicotine-stained fingers are a bag of what they call Tortino's pizza rolls. Okay, everybody knows that, right? Not a big deal. How many of those bad boys equate into one 12-inch pizza? Now, somebody took the time to actually squeeze that pepperoni pizza roll into a pizza. I'll pay $100. I'll pay $100 for the first person who can tell me how many pizza rolls it takes to make a 12-inch pizza. People have more time on their hands than they really should have, because that's crazy. But anyways, that's $100. So we give away $100 every once in a while when I have a goody question like that. All right, so it is a cooking show. We must light the burners and get going here. So in our first process, what we're going to do, wow, that pizza roll actually ended up into the oil here. How about that? That was a two-shot. What are the odds of that happening? A pizza roll into the, we're going to light the burners. And again, if you're new to the show, we have nothing but a portable show. This is a show where we don't have a kitchen like Martha Stewart or any of those other high celebrities. This is a show where we overtake a desk, a sales desk of a salesman here at Exodus Auto Sales. And what we do is we hack him out of here on Friday night. See you later, Dave! And we get working, and we work all through the night. As you can see, the prop, we have literally put a tomato vine, that's right, a tomato vine in its soil and grew some tomatoes overnight. Is that not amazing or what? No, close to it. But we're trying to emulate or show you what we do here in getting prepared and actually trying to prepare the right thing and as accurate as possible. In order to make a sauce, you've got to have what? A fresh tomato, or a tomato sauce, you've got to have a fresh tomato. And that's what we've done. We've grown some tomatoes for this occasion. We're just going to go ahead and pluck one off the vine just like so. And we're going to make a tomato sauce. Now, the tomato sauce, again, as I articulated earlier, is nothing more than a cold sauce. But we're going to, and it's hard to cut with gloves on, loved ones, but that's why we have a what we call a buffalo chopper or what have you. So over here on the camera, we've got that new camera. I can't get away with nothing here. I got cameras everywhere. But nonetheless, we have our little grinder here. That is our pureer. That is going to take some tomato puree, and we're going to put some fresh tomatoes into this, and we're going to make a cold pasta tomato pizza sauce. Now, I shouldn't say pasta because pasta really has to be a warm sauce. We take a little pesto into that fresh tomato with that puree. We put some little pesto, gotta have pesto. We also take the liberty of putting some fresh herbs. We love fresh herbs, basil, oregano, and we love our thyme. If everyone's got time, we have the Himalayan salt. Gotta put a little salt in there. That camera should be right there. We got some fresh ground pepper. Oh, we love that pepper. And of course, we have some fresh garlic. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the fresh garlic in there like so. Careful of that oven, careful of that oven. And to top everything off, some fresh tomato paste. Now the paste, we'll just give it a little body at the end. That is it. I'll repeat that one more time. We start with a little tomato puree. We do a little fresh tomato, those fresh herbs, thyme, oregano, and a little bit of basil, and some fresh garlic, and some salt, and some pepper. And we're gonna go ahead and tie that up like so, wrap it up, and puree. So you get some stuff out of the way here so you guys can see what we're doing here. So we are literally just pureeing that together. That's a cold sauce. Oh, that's beautiful. And that's just pureeing. What we're going to do with this sauce now, we're going to take this sauce, and that is going to be the premise for our pizza roll. Everything here is homemade fresh. Oh, that's looking good. We have some oil getting warm. That is what the pizza rolls are going to be prepared in. So to make this as easy as possible for everybody, I've demonstrated here my front end here. We're going to go ahead and pour that sauce right in there. And we make this look kind of easy, because it is easy, ladies and gentlemen, because you are tuned in to the new Steve Henry Show. We literally, gonna make some room here, we literally are prepared and try to make it as simple as possible. And again, this is all portable. This is not a kitchen. We have literally a propane burners and so on. Yes, get ready, Steve. Okay, so this is our fresh dough. Now the dough, the pizza dough, you can actually get this prepackaged in many different forms and brands for that matter. I don't have one in particular. I like sourdough, so I did make take the liberty of doing a sourdough, but this is a nice, beautiful, beautiful, look at that, isn't that gorgeous piece of dough. Now the secret to the dough is the fermentation process. Now when you want to ferment this and get it, now I know what you're thinking, you're gonna have to just keep your mind right where it is. We're gonna form kind of a shape like this to get our pizza rolls. And again, I've never made a pizza roll before until my mock trial here, which was earlier this week. Now, as I was saying, the secret to the beautiful dough is that fermentation process. Now, what I do is what stimulates yeast? A lot of things stimulate people, and yeast is stimulated by sugar or a good warm temperature. Now, what we do is we take honey and we drop a little honey into the water where we pour our yeast and then dissolve everything and then into our, what we call our prepackaged pizza mix. Now, again, I'm not sure what kind of flour that is, probably a baking flour, but nonetheless, we're just gonna put a design here that's going to basically take care of our pizza roll. And I also promised you a calzone, and I'll get to that here momentarily as well, but you want to get this as kind of as thin as possible. And again, time is of constraints, and so is room here, but we're going to do our best to show you 3 or 4 beautiful pizza rolls. And again, here at the Steve Henry Show, it's not so much about what we prepare, but it's how we present it. And as you can see, the grand finale of this is going to be amazing. We're literally going to put our pizza rolls, I've taken the liberty of cooking a few of those off already, but our pizza rolls, and we're going to literally present those in a way that you've never seen before. All right, so here's our sauce. We're just gonna dap that sauce just like so. And we've got pepperoni. Now, again, you can fill this with anything, right? You could put spinach in there, you could put mushrooms, you could put whatever you want, fresh herbs, you could put, oh gosh, yeah, you could do just about anything you want there. So we take that, and what we simply do is just take that roll, and we roll it up like so. Now this is going to be obviously a little bit larger than your Gino roll, but that's okay because we don't want to be exactly like Gino. And that goes into a piece of flour dip here, which we have a bowl handy, and I'll show you that here. I'll just put that right there. This is just a little seasoned flour. We're gonna pinch the ends off. Yeah, it's a little messy, but what the heck. Into the oil she goes, and we emulate, and we process. And do that, to that, tat, tat, to do tat, tat, to do tat, tat, boom, pop, pop, do. Yeah, you might have a little music going or what have you. And again, you can put pesto. How about some pesto? Oh, that sounds good, Steve. A little pesto, some fresh herb. My, and let's go ahead and cut that bad boy again. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. I can't get over how easy this is. And you know, I would actually eat this pizza roll at my function. And again, pinching this off, making it pretty. It's gonna be about twice the size of a Gino roll. But again, when you put that in the flour, it sears everything up. We wanna pinch those ends off. And if you don't get it exact, that's okay, because that dough will expand and when it hits that oil. And camera 2 is picking that part up. And see how easy that is? And I know we're making a little mess here, but gosh darn, when you get this all put together, my goodness gracious, that fresh tomato sauce, da-da-ding, da-da-doo, I just love this. This is just incredible. Little pepperoni, mozzarella cheese. Now again, on the cheese, you don't buy that cheese that's already grated because it's got that kind of that coat of preservative or whatever they want to put in that thing. So you want to grate that yourself, and this is fresh grated mozzarella cheese. And again, slightly messy, but you know, pinch those ends. I'm just going to make 3 because what I really want to do for you guys is I want to make a loved ones. I want to make a calzone for you and put that in the oven. I don't know if that's going to come out in time, but we're going to show you how to present a calzone. See how those ends are pinched like that? And again, it's not a perfect 2x2 square, but that's okay too. A little dap-a-do-ya, and into the oil it goes. And we're just going to turn these over a couple times here. Try to just turn it over once because, I mean, they are somewhat fragile. But as they cook up here, they're going to puff nicely. The ends will sear. You get the drift of that. That camera 4. Camera 4 is picking that up beautifully. By the way, you got about 9 minutes to put that last comment in there. Steve, I'm here because I'm scratching to give some $200 checks away this week. I get those out on Monday. You should have those if you're in the Continental, which you should be, you better be, between Thursday and Friday. We have a midweek video that comes out every Thursday. We try to put that out on Thursday. That kind of tells you a little preview of what's coming ahead. And while that's cooking, let me just reach over here. You know what that, Mr. Torch. Everybody get their fire trucks ready because next week we are having flaming nachos. I'm going to put a platter of nachos, and I'm going to make a nacho plate for you guys that you're never going to believe. It's one of those things that you'll see once in your lifetime. And you'll say, "Wow, can I do that?" Yes, you can. Why? Because I tuned into the Steve Henry Show. Now, how do you like my rag? Yes, you can use your dough for your rag, your cleanup rag. Isn't that kind of cool, ladies and gentlemen? I should say. Some of those guys are pretty good about cleaning up their messes. I know that. Me being one of them. Well, sort of. All right, so here's our cleanup rag, and that is just going to literally clean up our little topping there, because now we're going to try our best to make you a calzone, as I promised. Now, a calzone is just the granddaddy. If you're making pizza, yeah, that's kind of cool too, but we're not going to do that because I don't know how to do it too well. But anyways, we're going to put that pizza roll. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Look at that pizza roll. That's coming right out. Now, that is perfectly done, perfectly done. And what's happened of course, all of the ingredients in the center of these pizza rolls have gotten acquainted with one another, the mozzarella cheese and all of the flavors and so on. So there's your presentation. That is literally half a large tomato that's been cut in half in a bed of green leaf lettuce with our foliage. How do you like? Oh, I'm scratchy today. I don't know why I'm so doggone itchy. There's something. I don't know, I've been scratching for about the last 3 hours, and then there's something going on here. I'm not too sure, but my foliage here decorates along with that green leaf, and so people come up to your plate and pick it out, and it's pretty cool. All right, so I promised you the calzone. Now, the calzone, I'm just going to put it in the oven, but basically what this is the round version of the dough. And again, this is just regular pizza dough, the same dough that we used for everything. We're just going to roll it out. Again, we have lots of room here to work with, so it's kind of hard. You don't have to have a perfect round either, by the way. Some people say, "Oh my God, it's got to be a perfect circle." No, it does not. No, it does not. As long as you can see how my room is. This is about the same room they have in a little place called McGregor's Whiskey Bar. I understand the first bar that they opened up there, they have a kitchen about the same size here, but they're able to do the same thing we are. Produce some pretty massive, cool stuff. And if Chip and his lovely wife are watching today, you can kind of relate to what I'm saying here. All right, so that's kind of thinned out. Now, what we do here is we take, again, our lovely sauce, and we're just going to go ahead and do a little dabble, do ya? And look at how that is. That's an uncooked cold sauce that we don't have to worry anything about. Just put that in there like so. And if you're a sauce guy or gal, you're going to love it as much. We're going to do pepperoni. Again, you can stuff this with anything you want. The pepperoni and the mozzarella. We'll put lots of mozzarella. The pesto is always good, too. You can brush that with some pesto, bada bing, bada boom, and always some fresh herb. Love that fresh herb in there. Oh my goodness. All right. And so basically, we're just going to go ahead and tuck that in. Now again, it doesn't have to be this perfectly shaped. Oh, it's not a perfect. Now, who cares? Bottom line is, it is just, look at that. Now, we want to ventilate this. It's got to be ventilated. And why for the ventilation? Well, the steam will allow the moisture of the cheese, if there is some in there. You don't want a soggy product. So we do a little bit of, pardon my back here, we've got our oven here, and we're going to slide that there. We're going to turn our oven on. Everything is a go. And again, this is just going to go into the oven like so. Okay, now that doesn't look very promising or very pretty, but I assure you, the one that comes out that we're going to go ahead and dress, that is a beautiful amount of egg wash. Just a little bit of egg wash, loved ones. And what that does, that's going to put a nice crispy golden brown look on that. Okay, so there is a little mozzarella cheese on the top, and that's just going to go right into the oven about 25 minutes at 300. The last 5 minutes, I crank it up to about 450 and brown it really good. A regular toaster oven works just as good as anything, and in it goes. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. We're about ready for that spinner. I think all the names should be in the new SteveHenryShow.com. And I'm just going to make a little room here because we are going to do what we do best here at the Steve Henry Show, and that is the presentation of the product. Now, we have taken the liberty of taking a beautiful calzone plate. Oh, whoa, here comes that spinner we talked about, and that's wonderful. All the names are in there. I'm going to put that right there. Let's put that spinner over here. Bring that bad boy right here. Thank you so much. This houses the names of all the people that have participated in the comment section today, vis-a-vis the $200 checks. But I want to finish off the presentation of this calzone. So that's the calzone that came out of the oven, the one that I just put in. Yeah, we speed things up around here big time, don't we? That is the calzone. It's cut in half and enveloped and V-shaped. If you've noticed the colors of the Italian flag, because this is an Italian thing, this was born in Italy in the 1800s. The late 1700s, somebody came up with this. I'm on the go. Pizza was already out there in production, but I want to go, but I don't want that mess. I don't want that thing hanging off my chin as I'm driving down the road. No problem. We'll just make it into like a taco. So what we'll do, we'll dress this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, this is called draping. And what we're doing here, this is an edible marinara sauce that's been reduced down to a point where it is just, and oh, is that green? What's in the green, Steve? Well, that's pesto. And of course, because there's pine nuts ground, there it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, that, loved ones, is the Italian colors, the green, the red, and the white. And that is how you would present to your guests your calzone. Calzone being the mothership of the pizza roll. Now, so here you have it. What's not the number one snack, but one of the most popular snacks? The pizza roll. And as you can see here, I can literally, I'm going to cut one of these in half here because I want you to see what is actually this looks like. This is incredible and amazing. And again, just the pizza dough itself, that's your pizza pocket. And so I guarantee you that's a little better than what Gino could fabricate and put into a plastic bag. And I guarantee you it's going to taste a lot better. Our menus, as we take a ordinary item like a pizza roll or a chicken Kiev or whatever, we design it for 6 in our digital download menu cookbook. And that is for having like 6 people over, family, boss, friends, co-workers, what have you. And you present this the Steve Henry Show style, and you have yourself a ooh and an ah and something people will talk about for days, weeks, and years. That's the whole premise of the show, is for you to take away the takeaway. And the takeaway is you've got something to give someone. And I guarantee you, when they're driving home from your gig, they're saying to themselves, wow, I've never seen anything like that. This is amazing. Go and just get a little piece of lattice over at Lowe's, not Home Depot, teeter time. And all you do is basically put your foliage in there. God, I'm scratching. There's got to be something to that foliage, because I've been scratching all doggone week. And I don't know what's going on there, but there's something funny about that foliage. But anyways, all your ingredients. And again, here's the topper. I need some sauce, Steve. Well, that's not a problem. Over in this watermelon here, you lift it up. What is that? Ranch dressing. By golly, that is ranch dressing. You would literally put your ranch dressing in there. They would spoon that out onto their plate, onto their pizza roll dip. And that is one. And the other one, what would be the other one? Somebody said licorice? No, not licorice. How about marinara? Marinara! Yes, I want marinara on my pizza roll. Not a problem. We're going to just put that in the watermelon, on the cherry tomato there, with a little foliage, and there you have it. You have your, everything here, or everything we try to present is edible. And so in an edible presentation fashion, you have that awe and that wow. And that's what we look for here, loved ones. Wow, ah, ooh, and then the taste is incredible. We are about ready to pull the spinner. That's the oven. We're gonna take a peek inside there. That's just your calzone cooking there. Egg wash, browning, cheese melting, everything inside, getting acquainted. The holes that we cut for ventilation. You know, we don't have a soggy calzone. When that comes out, look at how crispy that is. In 20 minutes, we're gonna have a little feast fun. Somebody's asked the question, what do you do with all this food left over? Well, I'd love to give it to you. We have a drive-up window. We were gonna do something crazy with soup here before COVID-19 hit, but we have a drive-up window. Anybody locally can come by and grab it. We'll give some to the homeless. I mean, we do give it away, and it's all quality product, as you know. So look at that one more time on the spin. That is the color of Italy. Voila, waling. Isn't that great? That's beautiful. I want to thank you for tuning in today. You guys are awesome. As you know, it's a very fast-paced show. We are coming up on 27 minutes, and they say, Steve, it's time to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave you, but we got to do it. All right, the first spin is for $200. We're going to spin as many times as I can. One of these days, I hope this show brings in the revenue where we can spin our lives away, and I could stay here till 5 o'clock giving $200 checks away. That's my goal. Okay, so here we go. We're literally going to spin. We're going to take the first name out. The winner of the first $200. Ooh, we got some hanging out. Let's just take one that hung out here. Two are hanging out. We'll put that one back in. Two are hanging out. The first one is everybody ready? We have, I don't know how many people. They've shut me off here today. And we have, oh, wow. You are going to be very happy when I call your name. How about if I call your counter name or your call name? Nobody knows who a seed for your thought is. We know who you are. Your name is Ethan. Ethan, congratulations, Ethan! You have won the first $100 or $100, the $200. Excuse me, double or nothing. You won the first $200 check, Ethan, from a seed for your thought. You are a participant of the show on a weekly basis, and I am so. You have no idea how grateful I am to have you on this show and everyone who participates on a weekly basis. I love you guys, and it's the reason I keep this going. It's a lot of work, but I love it because it's you, and it's you I want you to be able to do what we do here and be able to show your 6 guests. Wow, that's crazy, yeah. And wait till you see the flaming nachos. All right, number 2. Oh God, we got another one sticking out. I'm just gonna put that guy back in there. We got to literally reach in here. I'm going to go far right, and I've got it right here. This is number 2. Number 2 for $200. Ethan, congratulations, 100. I keep trying to give you $100. $200 it is, all right? Dell, you guys eating pizza over there? You having a good time? I love you, man. You know how much I love you. Oh, wow, this lady is near and dear to my heart. She's been with us since day one. Lives in right on that borderline of Rio Rancho in Albuquerque. Give it up for Becky McCormick. Becky, congratulations. I got a $200 check going out to the mail in your name. Matter of fact, it's your birthday today. I wasn't going to say it because nobody wants to know that you're 52 again. Becky, congratulations. Becky, happy birthday. Becky, we love you, Becky. Yeah. What's that? Keep going? All right, I'm going to go. One more time. Something burning. Something burning. I don't care. The calzone is not burning. Okay, this is the last one. Number 3. Here we go. Number 3. If it's your name I call, you are the lucky recipient of $200. We do this every week. One day I hope to sit here till 5 o'clock doing this after time. Oh, you know what? This is very cool too. I think I know who you are. I believe that better be a Y, not a V. Yenny Lynn, or is it Venny Lynn? Yenny Lynn, I hope it's Yenny Lynn. Yenny, if it's you, you too are a participant of this show every single week. And if I got that wrong, I'm still going to send you $200 because you're here every week and you make the best comments. And I believe you live in Arizona, and that's awesome. Thank you for being a participant of the show. Thank you for being a shareholder, because again, this is all yours. Loved ones, I've run way out of time. We have a Jeep coming up in 9 weeks. We have so much going on, but I am so glad that you are here. Flaming nachos next week. It's going to be awesome. I hope you enjoyed the pizza rolls and the calzone. That is a cool snack for Snack Month, National Snack Month 2020. Love you, 2022 that is. I love you. I'll see you next week for Flamin' Nachos. Have a blessed week. Know you're loved. Thank you. See you then.